Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hangout in Art. I just wanted to try this out. This camera wasn't working for a while, and now I have it fixed. So good to see everybody. Okay, welcome to Hangout in Art. If you're watching the recording, this is a live stream with people in chat. I'm Kathy Berg, and every week we do some prompts and do some fun art journal related things. So welcome. All right, how is the sound and how's the picture? Okay, so that seems to be working. Okay, so I was watching Mary's stream, and she had said that she was looking for art journal thinking art journal. She was looking for doll prompts, and she wanted people to send her the prompts. Why don't we, while we're waiting everybody to come here, do a quick mind mapping of doll prompts, just for fun. Since we were doing the mind mapping last week with the teal, which really helped with finding things with teal, because teal is kind of one of those odd colors. So let's see who is here. We've got good morning, Dar, Jeannie, Anne. I see Jen is here. How are you doing today? Hi, Dee Dee. Good to see everybody. So why don't Terry, did I say hi to you? Good morning. Hey, Flo, good to see you. And to figure out how to turn that off. Okay, let me get out a piece of paper. And because I had some friends asking, like, oh, what is mind mapping? These were art friends that aren't online. These were in-person art friends. So I thought I'd do some today. And if they're watching, they can get an idea of what it is. So mind mapping is taking an idea and seeing how many directions we can go with it, different ideas for art journaling. Also, if you're interested in mind mapping, Dee Dee Willingham has some great videos for her Society of Idea Collectors, and that plays a big part in that. So go check her out. And I'm going to switch back over to the other camera. Okay. Hold on. Hopefully it'll switch back. That will be the big thing. Okay, perfect. It works. Yeah, that was not working for a while, and I was able to fix it. So that makes me happy. So I just caught I only saw the last half hour of Mary's. Was she doing AI stuff? Is that what she was doing? It looked like it. I haven't really looked into AI yet. Oh, Dee Dee, thanks for passing that along. Okay, so Dee Dee said that a lurker named Judy P sent a nice note to her, and she also did a shout out to Anne and me and Aunt Beck and Mary, as well as some of the people she watched. She's 84. Oh, thanks for passing that on, Dee Dee. And how about a shout out to Judy? Everybody say hi to Judy. Glad to have you here. Don't worry about the typos, Dee Dee. We think we all read typos. So thanks, Judy P, for watching and sending that note out to Dee Dee. I appreciate you, and so does everybody else. Okay, so while we're waiting for people to come in, All right, so Mary said that she wanted some prompts for dolls. So I thought we would do some mind mapping with dolls just to kind of get warmed up. Okay, Anne knows Judy. She's a sweetheart. Oh, nice, Anne. Okay, so dolls. Okay, well, there's the obvious, we'll do Barbie. What are some other things? Old dolls. Old dolls. Yes, Dee Dee, Barbie. That was first thing. When I hear dolls, that's the first thing that pops into my head. So Barbie, and then all the different things you can do with your Barbie dolls. Take pictures and post them on IG. Actually, set them up in scenes. And take pictures and then do an art journal page around that. Oh, good one. Sock dolls. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Oh, Mrs. Beasley. Good one, Jen. Mrs. Beasley. How about creepy dolls? Those usually, you can see a lot of those around Halloween. Doll clothes. Let's see, paper dolls. Paper dolls, China dolls. I know, and this is what I like about this. You you start up and it's hard to think of something, and then everybody throws some ideas in, and all of a sudden the juices get going and we can think of all kinds of stuff. How about dolls as archetypes? So explain exactly what you mean by dolls as archetypes, Jen. I think I have an idea, but I want to hear your take on it. Okay, let's do lifelike dolls. And from there we go to baby dolls. Kids. I won't put this on here. Blow up dolls, but I don't think Mary wants to go in that direction. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking, oh, you know what? Like doll friends. Like Barbie has Skipper, Ken, friends of dolls. Let's see. Oh, what are those? What are the dolls? Sherry collects them. They're kind of they're hard plastic and they come in different themes. Oh, I forget the name of those. Dolls made to look like famous people. Ooh. like famous people. Oh, yeah. Oh, bobblehead, and then that makes me think of trolls. Bobblehead, troll dolls. Let me see if I can find those. Oh, there's a name for them. They're a lot of times they're made from cartoon characters. Hey, Devin. Oh, you might know what this is. We're doing real quick while we're waiting for everybody to get here. Mary wanted some doll prompts, so I thought we could do some mind mapping for her, and I'll pass it on to her. Okay, Zenchen said dolls that you make to represent yourself, parts of yourself. Okay, perfect. That's what I mean by art. Okay, okay. Archetype. Dolls created for you. Okay, that'll just give me a reminder of that. Okay. Hey, Judah, good to see you. Okay, Sherry does the dolls. They're not anime dolls. They're a plastic doll with different themes. Let me see. Maybe they're not dolls. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I think American Girl dolls, I think you can do an American Girl doll after you. American Girl. And then clothes. Doll clothes, paper dolls. Oh, Cabbage Patch. Good ones. Oh, okay. So under creepy dolls, how about those voodoo dolls? Ones you supposedly stick needles in if you don't like somebody. Hey, Laverne, good to see you. Okay, so that's pretty good. Oh, ragdolls. Ragdolls, and then that makes me think of Raggedy Ann and Andy. Cool. Like those blind box dolls. Yeah. Blind box dolls. I'll put those under creepy. Okay, paper dolls. Hey, Aunt Beck, good to see you. Hi, Nettie. Oh, doll. How about this? Dollhouse. Dollhouse. And oh, I just thought of one and it slipped my mind. Oh, miniature dolls. Miniature dolls. And then when I think of those, doll prams, doll carriages. How about strawberry shortcake dolls? Oh, apple head doll. Oh, yes. Applehead dolls. And then that makes me think of Shrunken Heads. I'm trying to think of that one that Sherry has a collection of dolls that she buys and she shares them online. She shows pictures of them as she buys them. They're really popular right now. And they're like little figures made out of plastic. I'll have to add, and you can do archetypes of those too. I'll have to ask my son. I know, and this is why we're doing it, because when Mary said dolls, she needed prompts on dolls. When you start, it's like dolls. But now, hopefully this will help her out. I'm not sure what she's going to do with it. Is she going to do a journal, a doll journal maybe? I don't know. The only thing I thought of was Barbie doll. Oh, what about a reborn dolls? What are reborn dolls, Laverne? Anagurumi dolls. Is that what I'm thinking of? What are those, Aunt Beck? Oh, thanks, Messy. Okay, so Mary's going to be making mini animated shorts with imagined dolls. Okay. Oh, crocheted dolls. Okay, cool. Baby dolls. Okay. We have baby dolls. We have lifelike baby dolls too. Oh, the stacking dolls, the Russian stacking dolls. We call them Belgian ladies because my husband was in Belgium when my daughter was really little, and for a souvenir brought her back this wooden stacking dolls, and we just call them Belgian ladies because he got them from there. But I know it's some kind of Russian doll. There's a name for them. Ooh, Cupid dolls. Oh, that's what she was doing on her live. Okay, I saw it. It was interesting. I had it on while I was getting my stream ready, and it was fun to watch the characters. Baby alive. Matryoshka dolls. Thank you, Dee Dee. I knew what that was. We just always called them Belgian ladies. Troishka dolls. Oh, Madame Alexander dolls. I had one of those. Oh, let's see. Labubu. Let me see. Ugly beyond belief. Is that it? Oh, babushka nesting dolls. Yep, babushka dolls. Now it's all coming back. Thank you, Google. Okay, let me do this. Labubu dolls. How do you spell that? Labubu. Labubu doll. No, I don't. They're different. They're similar to this, but they're not the Labubu dolls. I had never seen these before. They're kind of. They have bunny ears. No, it wasn't this, but we can add this to our list. Hey, Christina. Labubu. Corn. Oh, good one. Corn husk dolls. Wow, I'm surprised we've got this page almost filled. Boob is a brand that makes all those ugly dolls to become collectibles. Thank you, Jen. Clothespin. So whether this will help Mary or not, it's something good to put into our Society of Idea Collectors binders. And if we're ever going to do an art journal page on dolls or anything with dolls, we'll have a good start. All right. Okay, so, okay, we've got almost 30 people here. So I will pass this on to Mary. I'll tell her that we did this on stream, and then I'll make a copy and send it to her. I did pick some prompts before we got here. The prompts today are acrylic marker, waterfall, words, layers, and teal. Okay, I will play along because I think this will be a quick card to do. And what I mean by layers is taking different bits of ephemera and collage and kind of layer them together. Oh, Holly Hobby. How could I forget that? Holly Hobby. Wetsy Betsy. They're all coming back now. Betsy Wetsy. Chatty Cathy. Oh, how about Beautiful Christy, the doll with hair that grows? I had one of those. Hey, Sharon. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. So we've got use an acrylic marker, waterfall, pick a word, layers, and teal. Oh, I got strawberry shortcake. Oh, I missed it, Dar. I missed it. And I had thought of that too earlier, and I didn't. I didn't. So many things were coming at me. All right, let's see. And then I'll go back through too and make sure that I got all these. Hey, Janet, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so today we're going to work on the prompts. And then I told you I was going to show you how I put together one of my file folder journals. Let me pull this out a little bit. This is one I had started a few months ago here on stream. And after the stream, I went through and I put my signatures together. And I did my first step of how I start the book. So I'm just going to go through and show you that and show you how I sew the signatures into the folder. So we'll do that. And then last week I said I was going to work on teal art cards, which I did. Actually, yesterday I started them. My brother was in from out of town and my niece who just got married. So I was kind of busy with that. But here's the master board. Here's the master board I made for the for the teal art cards. And then after, if we have time, I'll show you. I just kind of randomly cut this up and then get a focal point to put on, but I did it. I kind of layered it with watercolor, and then I used the gold pen to kind of do squiggles on, let that dry overnight. Then I used teal stencil butter, and I did that this morning, and it's completely dry by now. And then I also used an art foamy stamp just to give it a little bit more interest in the background. So yeah, so hopefully we'll have time to cut these up. It looks kind of busy, but what I figured out is when you're doing these, the busier the better, because then when you cut them up, they're just more interesting. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to cut these up now. Hold on. Let me get my cutter, just because this is only going to take a few minutes. So I just kind of randomly, okay, so I just kind of randomly cut these here. So I think I want to have some tall, skinny ones. So we'll do that. And then you'll see what I mean. The busier it is, the more interesting. Okay, you have to really press down to go through here. Okay. Watched Dee Dee and Janet yesterday. Both had really fun streams. I love the coloring book you did, Dee Dee. Did you finish it? I haven't seen it yet if you did. All right, so then this one. Make one tall one, one short. Let's do this. Oops. So what I'll do is, before we leave today, I'll do we'll do a giveaway, and we'll pick 3 people, and I'll send them one of these art cards with some collage papers and stuff. And I kind of like to have some square ones. I like to do a few square, kind of like maybe some 4x4s. I have a Rolodex thingy that I like to keep 4x4 cards in. So let me do that. And then, let's see. Got another 4x4. All right, so we got a couple 4x4s. This one I will probably turn on its side and make into a Rolodex card. Sorry that this is shining up. And then the rest I'm just going to do like very, very random. All right, let's do. All right, a couple more Rolodex cards. There's another Rolodex card. And let's cut this one in half. All right, got a couple small ones here. Those are kind of cute. All right, take that away so you don't see the glare. Yeah, I think these are about AT size. I can make them into ATC size. I'll put them on some black paper or something and make sure they're ATC size. And then what I'd like to do, so see how these, you know, it just looked like a big messy blob before I cut it, but now that they're cut into individuals, they're actually kind of pretty. Let me put these on some black paper. That's kind of messy over here. Probably should have changed my drop cloth today. Here, let's do this. So here. So now, and they're shiny with the gold ink and the stencil butter. Take these here. Got that. We got these. And then one more over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11 cards to use as Rolodex cards, give to you guys, use as art cards for my art journals. So, but they just look a little bit more, they don't look like such a mess once you cut them up. But I do find the messier the better, because if it's not messy, they look kind of plain. You want a bunch of layers on there so they don't look plain. Good morning, Jane. Hi to anybody who came in that I didn't see. Hi, Belinda. All right. So maybe if we have time, we'll go through and find a focal point for these. But that's how I do, this is how I do my art cards. All right. Let me get my paper out. All right, best ever chocolate cards. So I'm gonna rub down my paper. I didn't do that the last time. And I'm also going to adjust my camera. There. Adjust my camera, bring that in a bit, and it won't be so glary. Oh, or maybe not. All right. Okay, so the first thing I do, since this is a slick surface, where's my little sander thing? Okay, I do have a little sander thing. I did not put it away, which isn't good, but I do have a nail, one of these things, you know, that you use on your nails. So I just go over. Do I have a list of sizes for my cutting? You know what, Judah? I don't have a list of sizes, because what I like to do, like these, I just cut randomly. The only ones I did do a couple 4x4, because I have a Rolodex that I keep all my 4x4 cards in. But those I just do randomly. Sometimes if I'm like in a tag swap, you know, there's certain sizes that you use for tags and stuff like that. But no, I don't. It was just random, and I got 12. You know, sometimes I get 10, sometimes I get 16. It just depends like what mood I'm in. Okay, so this is ready to have some stuff put on it. All right. And again, acrylic marker, waterfall, words, layers, and teal. Okay, so what I found, let's see if I still have it here. Maybe this might just be, all right, I'm gonna do a teal background. So what I found when I cleaned off my stencil after using the stencil butter is, that's the leftover stencil butter through my stencil. So I think I'm going to cut this out and put it on the card. So let me show you. Here's my stencil. Okay. Probably won't be able to see it because it's kind of dried, but I didn't want all the stencil to cake up on here. So I just took the stencil with all the loose butter, and then you just clean it off. Oh, there is still some on here. Okay. So you just clean it off. And you can use it in your art journal. So see? That way it gives it, it's not sticking up, but you get a nice little pattern through there. So I had done this on one of the collage soups, the blackbird I cut out. This was left over. So I put it on there and it made kind of an interesting background. Hi, Riri. Oh, it looked organized. No, I just, I only measured out the 4x4 one. I just cut the other ones randomly. And that's fun to do because sometimes you don't want to be too precise. You overthink things and then it doesn't turn out how you want. And I find it better just to kind of do it and see what you get. So here's my teal. Oh, fun, Nettie. How's your quilt coming along? Ooh, maybe this will be one of my layers. This will be one of my layers. All right, let's see. And if you're talking to me, put it in caps so I can see you. Janet, I was wondering if you noticed that, Janet. Hey, how did the I was watching your thing. How did those dots of gold ink dry? Did they stay up or did they kind of smoosh down? The blobbies. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I think I'll do the waterfall for the background. Yeah, we don't want Janet fainting. Okay, so, all right, I want to find a picture of a waterfall. All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. I'll just do copy image. Not that. I thought I had a word on my bar. Hold on, let me, there we go. Jack's feeling good today. Oh, I'll be right back. Doug might be on the phone. Just a minute. Hey. Jack, you want a treat? Okay. Sorry about that. We had a package that needed to be signed for, and Jack thinks everybody's there to see him, so he barks and greets everybody, and then Ziggy tries to jump all over everybody. So, all right, that's what that was. All right, what did Nettie say? All right. Okay, so she's attaching the back to the front, the back of her quilt to the front of the quilt. It's all hand stitched. Oh, wow, Nettie, that's awesome. You'll have to share a picture when you're done. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, you said that. Okay. Okay, where was I? Getting a picture of a waterfall. Okay. Hold on. All right, I found one. Let me print that off, and then I'm gonna use the waterfall, I think, as my background. Let's see. Print. Here we go. Print. Okay. There it goes. I will be right back. Okay. Oh no, Riri. I don't see it on yours, Riri. I don't see a crown on you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at, luckily the crown does not show up on StreamYard. Hold on. Oh, the crowns are back. Oh, wow. Flo's made a good start on her Christmas cards. Good for you, Flo. You're on your Christmas cards, and I'm trying not to put up Halloween decorations before October. All right, here's my waterfall. All right, let me get a glue stick. All right. So for something like this, I just do a glue stick and put it all over the surface. Try to get it pretty even. And then put it down. And then the edges I will fill in. I'll fill in with a paint marker. All right, so there's the waterfall. And then what word? Let me go get my, let me look at my Tim words. Okay. So I went to look for words, and I just got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to use for layering, so I can kind of show you. I was looking for these, the Tim word, but then I found a bunch of other stuff that might be fun. So let's see. Check out one of the windows, maybe one of his people. Okay, let's do her. She was just on top, so we can have her. All right, so we'll layer that. I need to do that because they do get kind of annoying after a while. I just forgot. I haven't been on here, so here. All right, so we've got those. What else do we have in here? I could put a got an old library card. Why don't I layer that back here? So we've got that. Maybe I'll have these coming off the edge a little bit. We've got that. Got a little piece of music paper. All right, so I think I'll take a little piece of that. Here we go. Take a little piece of that, put it over here. Layer these. Let's see. Let's get some little pieces. All right. What do we have? Oh, perfect. Look at the word on here. It's Cascade. I don't know if you can see that. So that's definitely going on here for the waterfall. So we'll put that. Let's do this one underneath. All right, here we go. Cascade. Let's get some other colors on here too. These are just little collage bits and ephemera I've gotten from sales and stuff like that. No, I want it to get too big. I want some color. I want some different colors. Here's a stamp. Put a little stamp down here. Oh, here's a little sticky note thing with some scissors on it. That'd be kind of cute. And let's do this. And we can put the stamp. So just kind of layer stuff on top of each other to give the card some dimension. Let's see. How does that look? Okay, now let's go through our words. Let me put these back in the bag. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess when I go to sew in the signatures. Just going to take a minute with this. I love these little scissor things. Ooh, there's a butterfly. Maybe I'll use one of those. Put a little butterfly up there. Hey, Sophia. Let's see. Anyone joining in with Inktober this year? I try every year and sometimes manage, sometimes don't, but I'm thinking to join in with Blobtober this year. Very easy, no pressure. Oh, that'd be fun. I'll probably start like I always do and hopefully get a few more done than I have in the past. That's always my goal, is to get more done than the year before. But I know Dee Dee's doing. What's yours, Dee Dee? Is it Fishtober? Seatober? I can't remember. It was something with a boat and sea creatures, but I forget what you're calling it. think Janet's doing butts. Riri's doing ink blots again. Those are lots of fun. Devin hasn't done it. Yeah, I know. I always start and then I don't, but I'm hoping now I have so much more time now. I'm hoping I can stick to some stuff. Okay, so I think this is good. This is good for the layers. And now I just want to pick out a word and then we will be done. Okay, Anne's doing numbers. Inktober poster. Okay, I knew it had something to do. Janet is doing Stinktober. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing butts. I'm sorry. You're doing Stinktober? Oh my God. I can't wait to see those. Okay. No, Anne has no crown. Oh, Stinky Butts. Okay. Okay. Stinktober. Gotcha. That'll be fun. It's always fun to see what everybody does. And if I do it, I'll probably look at the list of prompts and try to do stuff from there. We'll see. We'll see if I even get it started, but I would like to. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. She does. I keep looking at my StreamYard. On StreamYard, they don't show the crowns, but they do show them on YouTube. All right, let's see if there's a word that pops out at me. Junk here, little kind. Oh, wish might be fun. Life, faith, wings, world, where, noted. Let's see, life. Maybe wish. Let's see. These might be too big. Oh, here's some more. Love. Smile. You. Laugh. Good. Hope. Let's do hope. I like hope. Let's do hope. Should we do hope down here? Down here at the pile. There. That's what we'll do. We'll have hope on the top of our pile. Okay, so acrylic marker, waterfall, words, layers, teal. Oh, I didn't put my teal thing. This was going to be one of my layers. There, that'll give it some more color. I'll stick that. All right, so I'm going to stick that in as one of the layers. Okay, I'll just give it a little burst of color. You like the hope better at the top? I don't know. I kind of like having all the waterfall here and then just the whole cluster down, all the layers down at the bottom. You know what? I'll put everything on except hope. And then once everything's glued down, we'll see what we do. I don't know. I kind of like it down there. Kind of like it all. Let's get it all glued down and then we'll see what we want to do. All right, so now all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and take these off like that so I see how they're going on. All right. Yes, I am the boss, my card. That's why I'm going to wait till the end because I really want it at the bottom. But then if it does look better at the top, I will put it there. But I don't know. It'll probably be at the bottom. But I'm open. I'm open to suggestions. All right, so let's get this guy here. All right, so there's Cascade. We have that there. Hold on. I need to go back and see what I did, what it looked like before. Hold on. Okay, that was at the top. I almost took a picture, but then I didn't know. I wish I had. Okay, so here. All right, so that's gonna go here. Then this is gonna go here, and that's gonna go there. All right, this is probably up a little bit higher. Oh, wow, that's fine. That'll go there. Let's see. Sophia, I've never, you're the loop card of what you put on your card. You're funny. Okay. All right, let's see. Then we had her in here. I don't know. We had her like that. And here. 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 Okay. Then I had another piece of something. Oh, this. Yes. I think it's going on the bottom, you guys. I like it at the bottom. I like it at the bottom here. Okay. Yeah. But you still see the waterfall. I don't want to be that picky. All right. All right. So let's put her down here. Okay, just stick it on. Don't think about it. All right, so here I am going to use, just gotta make sure it's on the card. This big thing. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be there. She'll be here. Okay. All right. I am going to use tacky glue for this. All right, tacky glue on here. Stuff that's a little bit heavier, I use tacky glue because I don't want it to, because it will, if you just use a glue stick, it'll usually come right off. All right, so we'll put this over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's okay if it's a little bit off the side, I've decided. All right. So let that dry. Where's my little butterfly? Uh-oh. Oh, here's my butterfly. Okay, so this goes here. All right, so that's going there. This is going to go here. Okay. And then Got that. All right, I'm doing hope. I'm doing hope at the bottom. Doing hope at the bottom. Sorry, guys. I'm just like in there. Like, I like hope here. Okay. And I think I'm also going to use that. Okay. Put this down here. Get a little bit over here. All right. All right, so we've got that. And then I think I'm going to take a gold acrylic marker. Okay, let me get a gold marker, and that's going to be my acrylic ink pen. All right, here's copper. The copper will show up. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this along the top. And then all right, so I'm going to go all the way around. Shoot, instead of using ink. All right. And I need to trim it, and then I can finish putting the border on. Okay. So let's see. All right, this is staying on pretty good. Let's turn it over and kind of trim the extras. Hey, Janet, did you see her going to Jocelyn today? Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's get that here. Okay. I just kind of like having all the layers down towards the corner. And then I'm just going to finish this off. Oh, here, I need to trim this off. All right, here we go. Let me do this down here. All right. So here we go. We've got the acrylic marker, which I used as the border. We've got my waterfall. My word is hope, layers, and teal. There's teal in the paper here, and then also in the colors of the waterfall. And if you're playing along, Dar just posted the Hangout in Art Facebook group. So you can post your weekly prompts on there, or if you want to post any of your art, it doesn't have to be stuff we work on in here. It's just a place for you to share your art with everyone. We love to see what you're doing. And speaking of that, I'm going to look at the Facebook group right now. And let's see. Open up the Facebook group because I think a couple people have posted this week. I did not post this week. I've been busy all week. But a couple people posted. I think Kathleen, I know Terry. Let's see if anybody else did. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I like how she turned out. And what I did I didn't put the butterfly. Hold on. We need the butterfly. All right. All right, it's very humid here, I noticed. So everything's really kind of cakey. Okay, here we go. The butterfly, that just finishes it off nicely. Okay. Okay. Okay, Flo. Hopefully this will wake you up a little bit. Kind of clear out the cobwebs. All right, now let's get to the Hangout and Art group and see what everybody's been posting. We updated. Terry. Thought I was going to say I think I may have finished before Terry, but I didn't. She's already posted. Okay. All right, let me get that up there. Pretty card, Terry. Okay, hold on. All right, share screen. Window. Okay. Okay, so here's Terry's card. Very nice. Got the teal. Her word was reflections. She's got the waterfall in the background, layers, acrylic paint. Very fun. That's pretty, Terry. I like that. It was close. I almost did it. That's my goal is one day to have mine done before Terry. All right, let's see. Who else have we got? Hey, Darlene, you must be watching. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer wrote a nice note. Okay, we've got Anne. This was Anne's from last week. There's Anne's from last week. I thought we showed these. And then here is Terry. Oh, Terry worked on, I said last week I was going to work on teal art cards, which I did. And we're going to do a giveaway for those. Let's, but here's the ones that Terry worked on. Those turned out really pretty, Terry. And I love the gold around the border. Those are really pretty. So if anybody else worked on some art cards, feel free to post them in the group. And then let's see. I thought Kathleen had posted some stuff. Oh, we have 2 new members, Christina and Lynn. Thanks for joining. We're happy to have you. Oh, here, Kathleen had posted some pretty gel prints and pictures. Got that. And then the butterfly. Love the butterfly. Now, how is Kathleen's here? Hey, Kathleen, how'd you do the butterfly? Is that like like from Collage Soup? Is that something you drew? It almost looks like you can see through it, but I think it just blends with the background so well. It's really pretty. Love the butterfly. Let's see. And Darlene. Oh, it's also a good place if you didn't know of any good streams for everybody to watch. Darlene posted this YouTube Live Saturday the 27th. Collage Soup. It looks like Collage Soup was having a stream. Someone was having a stream using Collage Soup books. Sophia, here's some stuff she's been working on. These are always fun to see. Oh, you used your Stabilos. Here, let's take a quick flip through and see what Sophia was working on. Okay, so we saw those, and then these are, and there's all of them. Very nice. So how did the, Sophia, how did the Stabilo work on the gel print? Did you like it? Would you do it again? Oh, it was fun. Okay, I'll have to try those sometime. I like the Woodies. I've never used them. I've never used them on the gel plate though. Oh, no problem, Devin. Okay, yes, you do it again. Okay, I'll have to try that. Hey, is anybody taking Drew, more for Kathleen? You've been busy. Has anybody been taking is anyone going to take this Drew Steinbrenner jelly print class? It's a year-long class. There's 12 different artists. I'm not signed up, but I'm debating. Very nice, Kathleen. I love the layers. Love the layers. Here's more. Kathleen played along and did the grid art. Those turned out nice, Kathleen. I like those. And the rooster. Love the rooster. All right, let's see. All right, we'll take that out. All right, let's see. What did Sophia say? Okay, best technique for me was to dip them in water first, lots of scribbling, then lift up with paint. Okay, so you scribbled and then kind of let them dry. Did you have to let them dry long, or you just went over with paint? Okay, you can spray water on the plate and scribble onto it and then lift off with plain paper too. That works, but not quite as interesting. Okay. Devin said yes, Gel Printers Summit. Yes, there's an early bird special until, what is it, October 2nd or 4th or something. If you're interested, check it out now. Okay, Kathleen did her butterfly mostly using jelly plates. Oh, good. Anne signed up for Fodder 2025. I did, for the challenge. I signed up for the class. I signed up for the challenge in the class because I have to say that's the one I consistently stick with. Dar posted a link for the Drew Steinbrenner gel print class. Thank you, Dar. Okay, I want to see how this looks without all the stuff around it. Here. Okay, there. Now it's not so busy. Okay, I'm happy with it. I like it down here. So thanks, guys. For anybody who played along, or if you play along during the week, go ahead and post it in the Facebook group. I'd love to see it. Okay, Sophia said, I've done a couple of Drew Steinbrenner classes. I love what he does with the baby board books. Okay. I did. He did the baby board books. I think he's done them in his classes, but he was in fodder school, I think maybe the first year, and did the baby board books on there. And that was really a lot of fun. Let me see. I think I have it. Hopefully. Where's my baby board book? Let me see if I can find it. I'll do a quick flip. It's usually oh my gosh, I have to find my baby board book. I don't see it here. Come on. Huh. I don't know where it is. It's usually all my stuff's usually right up here. Oh, here, maybe it's over here. Let me look. I'm gonna look one more place and then. Is that it? No. Huh. I'll have to look for it. But the baby board books are fun. No. Huh. That's weird. That's weird. And I have some blank baby board books too. Huh. I'll have to find that, and I'll find it and show it next week. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Laverne. Okay, I have a bunch of baby board books. I haven't done anything. Oh, Anne, they're fun. Get them out. They're good for jelly prints. Jelly print collage, backgrounds on jelly for collage. It's fun. It's fun. Go back. I don't know. If you take collage fodder, sometimes you can buy some of the old ones for a discounted price. And on the first year, Drew Steinbrenner was on there, and that's where he did the baby board book. Oh, you've got some too, Devin? Oh, maybe that's what we should do that one day is who all has baby board books? We could do, they're fun to collage in. Let's see. I wish I could find mine. I don't know where it is. Let me take one more quick look. Oh, here it is. It fell back. No, that's not it. That wasn't it. Huh, that's really weird. Very strange. Okay, one other place. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to find it, but they're very fun. Very fun. Let me write that down. When I always look at my drop sheet because I write notes on it, and then I transfer them over to my other sheet of things Ideas for streams, baby board books. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see what she does, Sophia. Okay, so this one, another card done. Okay, let me clear up my desk and then I'm going to show you how I bind my file folder. All right, I'm just going to pile this stuff over here. Put that away later. So, what's everybody been working on? Anybody doing I know there's Inktober, and I think, does Kia Creates do a prompts for October? I think she does October prompts. I know a few people are working on that. Let me put my phone over here. Okay. So that doesn't get paint on it. Oh, you're going to do some carving. That's always fun. I know Dee Dee has a bunch of hand carved stamps. Who else does hand carved stamps? Anne, have you done hand carved stamps? Sophia, I know you have, and you've actually had some of your stamps made into foam stamps by PM Artist Studio. Give that to Mary. All right. So what's really bad is I hadn't picked up from last week when I streamed because we had company. So I really have a big mess over here. Let me move this pile of jelly prints away. Hold on. Okay, so here's the file folder. I am going to get some stuff together for that, and I will be right back. Thanks, Star. Kia Creates. And she puts up a list of prompts for October, and they're always fun. I think they're most more geared towards Halloween prompts. Okay, I got to get something from my bag upstairs. Okay, how do I lose a whole clipboard? Here it is. Under the pile of stuff from last week. Okay. I will be right back. Oh, Anne did Carve December, and she carved a zoo. Oh, cool, Anne. I'll have to go back and look at that. I don't remember seeing that. I don't think I saw that. I'll have to go back and check it out. All right, so right now I just have to find what stuff. I think my bookbinding stuff's upstairs. I will be right back. Here we go. I've been doing more art upstairs because Jack likes to be with me wherever I'm, doing stuff, and I don't want him to be going up and down the stairs a lot during the day. So I've been doing a lot of art up in the kitchen. And then he's happy because then he can sit there, he can go outside, come back, hang out. Okay, so here is. All right, we need an awl. I need a big needle. And I need some wax. I usually use wax thread. Okay. So here's the file folder. It's this one, it was just a green business file folder that has little clamps on top to add things, which is kind of fun to do when you're making an art journal. I did a collage on the front, and then I just went through my papers and made signatures, different size papers, just a collection, grid paper, painty papers, ledger paper, whatever you have. Bunch of papers, different sizes. Here's a little mini file folder. Here's another smaller ledger paper. Just organize them the way I want, fold them in half. So there's one signature. And let me count how many papers I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this signature has about 8. And I used one of the big ledger papers. And then to make it fit, instead of cutting off the edges, I just kind of fold them in and use as a flap, or you can use as a tuck or whatever. So there's 8 sheets in there. So that's the first signature. Second signature. Okay, so all right, so after I get my 3 signatures put together, then I just randomly go through with papers, collage bits, stuff like that, and just put stuff randomly down. This is a jelly print I had. I stuck that here. This was a napkin, some more painty papers. Just go through randomly. Another napkin, a sticker from one of the sticker books, collage papers. Just go through and put stuff down. Because you don't plan it, just smack it down. So that was the first signature. Here is the second signature. More ledger papers. Got that out of a magazine. Here was an old foil thing I had done. Stickers. I just randomly put stuff down. There's a little octopus. Stuck this card in. I'll probably use it. Border. More painty papers. This was embossing folder through an old book page. And then I put ink over it to bring out the pattern. So put that there. These are more just blank ones. I think that's part of an old tin card. Another ledger paper. They don't have to go in the middle. They can just go anywhere. Then I put Braille. I did the Braille paper, so that's going to be my center sheet. Put that in here. And this I had cut out. This was in my stash. Put that here. This says tea time. More embossed papers. Oh, good memories or good memories, I hoped are. You know, just stuff I find in magazines and that I like to cut out. I like to keep some blank pages. This was an old jelly print. I think this is a jelly print from a swap I was in. That's really pretty. Okay. And then here, so just different papers, all different sizes to make it interesting. And then this is the last signature. I usually do 3 signatures. So here's some smaller sheets on the outside. This is actually a little mini file folder. So that's going to be towards here. Then with some, I think I put this in here. I was going to glue that on here. More brayer paper with scrapbook paper. This was a heart that I had in my stash that I just stuck on here. I thought that would be cool. More ledger papers, onion skin paper with some magazine scraps, antique music paper, more grid paper. This is stamps or stencils, you know, just random stuff. And if you're not, and if you don't, and I just like tacked it down because maybe I might want to change my mind. Okay, here I did the ledger paper in here. Put this stuff in here, kind of gives you a start. I got this image from a magazine, probably like a Daphne's Diary maybe. And then here's the other sides of the paper. Okay, this is a moon from one of my calendars, and I just think that looks cool here, so I might put that here. Or maybe I'll put it over on this side. And then I have these pockets and then these envelopes that I'll probably decorate, put that in the pocket. And then I'm going to punch 2 holes in here and I'll attach the pocket to this part of the file folder. So there's 2 of these sheets in the file folder. Here I just covered this one with more of these papers that I did with stamps and embossing folders. These are just ink stamps, embossing folders. I just collaged on here just to kind of make this interesting. I could even hook this one onto here and then keep stuff in there. So as I work on this, I'll show you how we attach that. But I just thought this moon was really cool. I think the moon will go over here where it's not so busy. Okay, and I'm sorry. I have to go check on Jack. He's up there barking, and I think Doug's on a phone call. So I will be right back, guys. Hey, Lori, good to see you. You inspired me a few weeks ago. Let's go. Okay, he wants to come down, so I'm going to let him down, and then I'll probably spend the rest of the day down here with him so he doesn't have to go up and down. All right. Okay. Righty. Aw, good boy, Jackie. Lay down. Okay. Ziggy, leave him alone. Ziggy has to kiss him when he comes down here. They get along so good. All right, bud. Okay. Okay, so, and then, so I do 3 signatures. 1, 2, 3. And then the 4th signature I do is one of the flippy floppy file folders. Just something that kind of came about through different classes I took. Kathy Arbor streams, Ingrid Diker streams, just a bunch of different streams I watched. But this is another file folder. It has the little flips that I kind of cut apart and then decorate them. And then that's usually the final signature. All right, so let's start with the first one. Okay, so these are these accordion file folders that have the different the accordion thing at the side. So I go into the first one and I get my papers all situated and I kind of line it up in the middle of the first. Or let's see. I put 2 in the first. No, I put 2 in the second. Okay, so I line this up over here. And then I just do this. I just eyeball it. I just do a basic pamphlet stitch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's enough. Let me cut this. Am I still on? Okay. Okay, let's see. Hold on just a second. What? Hold on. Excuse me again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was worth. Okay. We've had to boil water since last Wednesday because, oh, no worries. I just wanted to make sure I was still here. I'm sure everybody's busy arting. Our boil water just got lifted on not Wednesday, Thursday morning, the day my brother was coming. A 42-inch water main pipe broke, and we had no water. So luckily, by Friday morning, it was back on, but we had to boil water, and the water pressure was low, so it was just a mess, and it's even more of a mess when you're having company. So they did fix the pipe, so the water was coming back, but it was we had to boil it. So that was Doug just was telling me it's been lifted. So thank goodness. And it should take him about 2 more weeks to finish the whole thing. So hopefully in the meantime, we don't lose water again. All right. Okay, so kind of line your papers up. Oh, it was a pain. It was a pain. And it wouldn't have been so bad, but then we were having company. So they ended up staying in a hotel 2 nights. And then because we didn't know when the water was going to go back on when they came, and then they stayed with us on Saturday when we had water to use. All right. So I just kind of eyeball. I should probably clip it so it stays in place. Okay, so clip down your signature. All right. All right, so we're going to clip that down. And then I just go through here. So the the basic pamphlet stitch is just 3 holes. So I put a hole in the center. One hole in the center, and then another hole. Let me see how short my pages are. Okay. Another hole here. I want to catch at least the top of a page. Okay, so I've got my center hole here. Maybe go just over halfway. Put that in here. And then one that's about halfway down here. So you want to catch the papers in at least 2 spots. Okay. And then I'm going to do this really quick. So I want to do a giveaway before we go. So let me do the first signature. Okay. So I like starting with my signatures. I like starting in the inside. You can start it on the outside and then they kind of dangle here. I like having them on the inside. Bye, Anne. Thanks for being here. Have fun at bridge. All right, let me pull that in. Then I'm going to come up over to this one. Hopefully put it over here. All right, we got that one coming up through here. That one. Okay, so you want to leave a little bit to tie. I want to be able to tie this off here. Come back down to the end. We come up through the hole over here. And then come back down through the middle. Right in over here, hopefully. Let me stand up. It'll be a little bit easier. All right, so we come back in over here. And come back. All right, so we come back up through the middle. Oops. Right here. So we want one string on one side, one string here. Let me pull it tight. Tie it off a couple times. And then cut it. I cut it a little long in case I want to put some little dangly things in. Take off the clippies. So now we have the first signature in. And then what I do for the next two. All right, so this one I put a little bit forward. So I'll put 2 signatures in the first section. I'll do another signature here. And again, I just eyeball where it's going through. So I put 2 signatures in the first section and then 1 signature in the second section. Again, using the pamphlet stitch. And then the flippy floppy folder, I do the same thing. I open this up to the middle, do the 3 holes, sew it in, and then you've got all your signatures in. So hopefully that makes sense. I will finish putting the pamphlet stitches in, and I'll show this next week when it's all done. Let's do a quick giveaway. I'm going to send out art cards to people. So how many people are here? 30. All right, so let's pick a number between 1 and 75. And I will type in go. Hold on a second. I'm losing all my stuff. Oh, here. Lost my mouse. Okay, between 1 and 75. One number closest without going over wins. If 2 people have the same number, it's the first person. So let me do this. Hold on. Thank you, Dar. Pick numbers 1 to 75, 1 number only. All right, go. Oh, and it's internet. It's U.S. and international, so everybody can play. U.S. and international. U.S. and international. All right, let me make sure I'm on live chat. Christina, Missy. All right. U.S. and international. And I'll do one of my finished teal art cards, and then I'll put in some painty papers and ephemera and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Righty. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? All right, I'm going to type in stop. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 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 So there's 7 people that played. I'm just going to write everybody's name down. Anybody who, because I have 12 of those cards. Anybody? Okay. Everyone's a winner. I've got Nettie, Belinda. I'm going to send everybody an art card. Terry, Kathleen, Laverne. I think Laverne's won every giveaway since I started doing these giveaways. Laverne, Christina. Okay, Christina. 331 Christina. Everybody wins. Everybody's a winner that watches. Okay, Laverne, Christina, and Missy. Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I have fun doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wish I could send everybody who watches a card, but since there was only 7 that played, I just think I'll send everybody a card. So, hey, Dar, can you put up my address? The Kberg Art at mi.rr.com. So I'll get those out in the mail this week. Send me your address on my email. Everybody have a great day. Let me get my email address in here. Oops, not TW. It's just, oh, it's Kberg Art. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here, everybody. Okay, Kberg Art at mi.rr.com. And that's Nettie, Belinda, Terry, Kathleen, Laverne, Christine, and Missy. Send me your address and I will send you some art at the end of the week. Let's see, did that go up there? Oh no, here. There's my email address. All right, everybody, have a good week and watch everybody tomorrow. Dee Dee, Ann, Devin, Beck, Art Junkie, and see you there. Bye-bye.